In the bustling city of Rajpur, where neon lights flickered and horns blared, lived Anika, a 28-year-old graphic designer with a restless heart. Her days were a blur of deadlines, coffee runs, and late-night scrolling, chasing likes on social media and the thrill of new trends. Anika thrived on the rush, new clothes, weekend parties, the buzz of a promotion. But each joy faded fast, leaving her emptier than before. She'd lie awake, heart racing, wondering why happiness slipped through her fingers like sand. One humid evening, after a client rejected her latest design, Anika's frustration boiled over. She snapped at a colleague, deleted her work in a fit, and stormed out, her phone buzzing with notifications she ignored. Wandering the city's chaotic street, she stumbled into a small bookstore, its sign creaking. Wisdom's Haven. Inside, the air was cool, scented with sandalwood. An old man behind the counter handed her a thin book, The Path to Stillness, without a word. Its cover bore a single line. Peace is a choice, not a chase. Intrigued, Anika bought it, her fingers tracing the words. That night, she read of a monk named Tenzin, who lived in a Himalayan monastery, teaching seekers to find peace beyond fleeting joys. The book spoke of a retreat, a month-long journey to a sanctuary. Anika, skeptical but desperate, booked a train to the foothills, her backpack stuffed with doubts and dreams. The journey was grueling. Crowded trains, winding roads, and a final trek through icy winds. At dawn, she reached the monastery, its stone walls weathered, prayer flags fluttering like whispers of hope. Tenzin, a wiry man with eyes like still lakes, greeted her. His robe was faded, his smile warm. "Why are you here?" he asked, his voice soft but piercing. Anika faltered. "I want happiness that lasts," she said, her voice small. Tenzin nodded. "Happiness chases the wind. Peace roots in the earth. Stay and learn to choose." The retreat was unlike anything Anika expected. No grand lectures, no quick fixes. Each dawn, the monks meditated in silence, their breath steady against the mountain's chill. Anika struggled, her mind a storm of thoughts. Work, regrets, the party she'd missed. Tenzin taught her to watch her thoughts like clouds, letting them pass without clinging. "Joy is a spark," he said one morning, sitting cross-legged on a stone. "It lights, then fades. Peace is the sky, always there, vast and still." One day, Tenzin led Anika to a frozen stream. "Break the ice," he said, handing her a rock. She hesitated, then struck, water bubbling free. "Your heart is like this," he said, "frozen by chasing sparks. Let it flow." Anika's eyes stung, memories surfacing, her father's absence, her mother's endless work, her own relentless drive to prove herself. She wanted to run, to drown the pain and distraction, but Tenzin's gaze held her. "Feel it," he said. "Choose to stay." Weeks passed, and Anika learned. She meditated, her breaths slowing, her heart quieter. She walked the mountains, noticing the crunch of snow, the wind's song, moments she'd once ignored. One evening, Tenzin gave her a task. Sit by a fire and watch it burn, doing nothing else. Anika fidgeted, craving her phone, but stayed, the flames dancing, warm and fleeting. She saw her life in them. Parties, promotions, all bright, all brief. For the first time, she felt the stillness beneath, a peace that didn't demand more. On the final day, Tenzin handed Anika a small, smooth stone. "This is your anchor," he said. "When joy tempts you to chase, hold it, breathe, choose peace." Anika clutched it, tears falling. "Will I lose this feeling?" she asked. Tenzin smiled. "The sky is always there. You only need to look up." Back in Rajpur, the city's chaos greeted her. Horns, lights, demands. Anika returned to work, but something had shifted. She designed with focus, not frenzy, her lines cleaner, her heart steadier. When a colleague praised her, she smiled, the stone in her pocket warm, no longer craving the next high. At night, she sat by her window, breathing deeply, the city's pulse no match for her own. Friends noticed. Anika laughed freely, listened fully, her eyes calm, like Tenzin's. One evening, a coworker, frazzled and lost, vented about her own endless chase. Anika paused, then handed her the stone. "Try sitting still," she said, smiling. "There's peace beneath it all." The coworker took it, curious, and Anika felt Tenzin's wisdom ripple outward, a quiet gift. The monastery faded into memory, but the stone stayed, a reminder of Anika's choice. She no longer chased sparks. She chose the sky, vast, still, and hers, the end.